Hello everyone, this is Nirmala Thurve. Today we will study about black box testing and white box testing. So first we start with the what is software testing. Software testing is a process to evaluate the functionality of a software application with an intent to find whether the developer software met the specified requirements or not, and to identify the defect to ensure that the product is defect free in order to produce the quality product. So it is the only definition in which we can understand the main purpose of the software testing is to meet the standard quality of a software. And how we can do it, we just apply some number of testing, and when we identify a particular requirement which is given by the customer, we are achieving or not the main goal to produce to create a quality product. So we have to ensure the quality of a software. So that is the one purpose to do a software testing. So proceed to the next one. So see the definition of software testing. According to ANSI IEEE 1059 standards, a process of analyzing a software item to detect the difference between existing and required conditions and to evaluate the features of the software item. This is the standard definition according to IEEE standards. So that one is the definition. Okay, we start with the white box testing. It is also called glass testing, clear box, and structure testing. White box testing is based on application internal code structure. In white box testing, an internal perspectives of the system as well as programming skills are used to design test cases. This test cases is used done at the unit testing. We already know we have to perform integration testing and unit level testing. So this white box testing we perform on the unit testing, because we in this we have to know the all over the structure and all logics about the particular unit. And already if we are saying the white box testing, it means what? If we are putting some input and we just producing a output, so how it's convert a input in a form of output, the tester know the process, and then they are identify the particular process is working properly or not. That's why we are saying glass box. It means we can see the all or the process converting input into output as a glass box, and we can see the all process of the conversion. So that one is a white box testing. Now move to the black box testing. Now see the definition of black box testing. It is also called as behavior or specification based input output testing. Black box testing is a software testing method in which tester evaluate the functionality of the software under test without looking at the internal code structure. It means we can say in another word, a tester don't have any idea about the logics and the structure or the processing steps, how a input converted into how a input is converted into output. So that one is the black box testing. It means the functionality of a processor does not the viewable by the tester. It means it's unknown thing. So that one is called black box. It means we cannot see the procedure of conversion of the input in a output. So that one is a black box. Now there is a one more testing available. That one is a gray box testing, which is a combination of both. In first white box we have already some test cases, and in the black box also we have some test cases, but without intimating the procedure. And in white box we know the procedure. So that one is a combination. So see the definition of gray box testing. Gray box is the combination of both white box and black box testing. The tester who works on this type of testing needs to have access to design documents. This helps to create better test cases in this process. So that means a combination of both white box and black box. So it is the better options for the testing as compared to white box and black box. Okay, see the difference. What is the difference? Black box, the method in which internal structure of the product is not known to the tester, that one is a called black box. And in white box, the method in which internal structure of the product is known to the developer. So you can identify the difference, because in one testing method we have to know the all over the structure or the procedure, and in the another one we don't even have the idea about how it will work. So that one is a black box. So we can see the difference. Now see the graphical representation of that testing. First we will start with the black box graphical view. So we are putting some input in a black box and we get the output. It means what? If we are taking one example, if we are creating a module to multiply two value and we are put it 2 into 2 and we get the 4, maybe the logic maybe the differ one. If we means by default we put it at, instead of into we place addition operator and we will get the same output. So we don't have any idea about the process to convert input into output, so we cannot identify the fault. So this kind of black box testing has some limitations. So for overcome from that limitation, we created white box testing. So see the graphical explanation of the white box graphical view. So here we are putting the input and we will get the output. With the help of white box testing we can see the operation, how it will convert it. So if we are applying 2 plus 2 it will 4, and 2 into 2 it will also same 4. So there is a difference between black box and white box. In black box we cannot identify the operator is not placed properly, but here just because we have to know the all over the procedure how it will convert input into output, so we can identify the where we are getting some error, so we can change it and we can correct it. So this is the very good advantage in a white box testing. So thanks for watching. I hope you understand the concept of white box testing and black box testing.